So you join me, I'm standing in the ring. This is where a few of our guys that we've trained are going to be fighting tonight. So maybe 3 times a year, we'll probably do 3 shows and we'll put on various different levels from semi-pro to the youngsters. We'll go through everything. Anyone that wants to fight, they'll walk into the gym, they'll train for a few months and then they'll come and fight in somewhere like this beautiful area here. So we're going to take you behind the scenes a little bit tonight. We're going to show you what we do, and yeah, we're just going to run through everything we do for you, take you back to the gym. We'll introduce you to a couple of people while we're here as well. So let's get on with it.
No.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Gavin Patrick Conway.
It's not a crime film. Gavin
Conway.
When did you start? When did you start in the gym? Did you decide that you wanted to run around you? How long was that?
2009.
And how long after that decision did you actually have a gym?
So probably 2 years.
2 years.
I had a studio where I used to work and help train people in the studio, but I didn't have an actual proper boxing gym.
When did you first start boxing? How old was you when you first started?
About 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah. Whereabouts was that?
Just in Ireland.
In Ireland?
Yeah. What's coming?
Okay. So did you do any amateur stuff over there?
Not until I was a little bit older, until I was about 12.
When did your family move to England?
When I was 13.
When you was
13.
13. So did you start boxing amateur when you came over to Perth?
Yeah, I've done a bit in Ireland and I've done a bit when I moved over here when I was 13.
Fast forward on from there to present day. How long have you been here in this gym here?
Well, in this particular unit, we've been 5 years.
Where were you before that?
Unit next door.
That was a little bit smaller.
Probably half the size, 10 years. So we've been 15 years altogether.
Yeah. What's your favourite thing about this gym?
Just how everybody's welcome, you know, everybody.
So the people.
Yeah, everyone makes the gym, isn't it?
Who's your role model as far as boxing is concerned? Who's your favourite fighter?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I love Rocky Marciano, but personality-wise, have to be Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, everyone does.
Just how his slickness, the way he just beat people with that. He could talk people out of fighting them, you know.
So you not only run the gym, you also do personal one-to-ones and stuff like that as well as other trainers.
Yeah, rehabilitation, different stuff like that. Yeah. Qualified level 5 PT, so
yeah. So you've got other trainers that work in the gym that we'll obviously talk to at some point, haven't you?
Yeah.
That are all working in here pretty much every day, aren't they?
Yeah.
So when you see the gym in 3 or 4 years' time, what do you want to achieve in 3 or 4 years' time?
More or less what I'm achieving now, just making a difference in people's lives.
Yeah.
Help people with confidence, help people get fit and healthy and do it in a way that they enjoy it as well. You know?
Well, I know we've only spoken briefly, but thanks for the chat. I know you're busy now. So we'll get on with doing some other stuff. Yeah?
Thank you, Bonnie.
Cool. What's your name?
Matthew Evans.
Matthew Evans.
Matthew Evans.
Matthew.
AKA Matty, AKA the Diva.
Okay, the diva. How long have you been coming to this gym?
I've been coming to this gym just over 10 years, I believe now.
Right.
Just over 10 years, yeah.
And what's your role in this gym?
So originally just came in as a fighter. Well, just originally came in just to train. I hadn't boxed for a while, so I came in to training. Then into a fighter, and now naturally kind of progressed into a coaching role. And basically, I just look after Gav. So Gav needs looking after.
What's different about this gym compared to others?
It's like it sounds so cliche, but the second that you walk through this door, it feels like family. Rather than just a gym, just somewhere to come and train, like it feels like family.
Yep, I agree with you there. Who do you think, in your opinion, is the most improved boxer in the gym?
Most improved boxer in the gym. Wow. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but
your personal, who you think is the most?
Yeah. So I mean, over the years, definitely Jack, little Jack, who's not so little now. Brilliant boxer. I really do hope that he goes on to give it a good go.
Yeah.
But for me and my clients, Andy's really improved. Footwork is coming in lovely, and everything's kind of getting there now. And then Terry as well. Like in the short space of time that I've been training with him, it's coming along nicely. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate your time, and we'll speak soon.
So he's looking after him.
Yeah,
Always
looking after him again. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve what?
Steve Waker.
Steve Waker. How long have you been coming to the gym?
About 18 years, I suppose, with Gav.
What brought you to this gym in particular?
Medra Moore.
Yeah.
Just because when it was part of the Body Active setup, it was quite easy to go. It's local. Got on well with Gav straight away and enjoyed the training.
How many fights you have? You had any fights?
Yeah, had a couple of white collar fights back in the day.
Yeah, how'd you get on?
Well, both draws actually. Both draws, yeah, which is a bit of a shame. But
So, what's your role in the gym?
I help train people. So I do a bit of personal training.
How many times do you do that a week?
Varies really. Could be 10, 12.
Okay, cool. What do you like about this gym in particular? What do you like about this gym?
I think the people really. I think it's just such a friendly gym. I love seeing the kids coming in, and then you got all the adults as well, which ranges from all different ages. I just think it's just a great gym.
What makes this gym different?
Different, probably the trainers are really good, know what they're doing, really friendly, and I think the people who come down here and train, you get a nice mixture of people come down.
And finally, who do you think is the most improved boxer in the gym?
Oh, that's a tough one, that one. I like young Jack. I've seen him training over since I've been coming here. He's doing really well, I think. Jake, they're the obvious probably guys, I think. Hard to say anybody else really. I think it's a mixture really. I mean, young Aiden's doing really well. Just varied amount. I mean, they're all
Coming through, isn't it?
yeah, there's a few coming through. There's a few youngsters coming through. You know, it's good to see people. You know, like I saw River. He hasn't had a fight for a little while. I saw his fight back in probably a year or so ago. Cracking fight. He still comes training. Angie's doing really well. I mean, it's just a great mix of people. Yeah, some good fighters down there. Good fighters.
All right, well, appreciate the time, Steve. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Thanks, John.
Cheers.
My name's Layla. I've been coming to the gym for almost a year. I started with Brett's girls class, and then I just started with one-to-one with Gavin, and now I just come in and my role is to annoy everyone in the gym. The next question is, what brought me to the gym? Jamie. Jamie's pointing at him and saying him. No, not Jamie. I can't stand Jamie, to be honest. It's a love-hate relationship. He loves me and I hate him. But what brought me to the gym? I just like boxing. I've always wanted to box since I was younger, and I never did. And so, better late than never. Next question, Gav. What do I like about the gym? I like the people. Yeah, it's good. It's good for your mental health. It's good to get sweat on. You feel good after. Even on days when you don't really want to go to the gym, and then you go, you just feel amazing after. So that side of it, and the people at this boxing club are all legends except Jamie.
What's your name?
My name's Jamie Cavanagh.
Whereabouts do you come from?
I come from Dublin, Ireland.
How long have you been in England?
I've been in England now about 8 or 9 years, I'd say. Yeah.
So, give us a description of how you started boxing, where you ended up in boxing.
Yeah, I started boxing when I was 9, just before I was going to be 10 years of age. So we joined the gym. My uncle and myself joined the gym. Well, he joined first, and then I came and followed him. And that was it basically. But boxing's always been in my life. So I mean, my uncle's boxed, my grandfather's boxed. So it was kind of, when we did join the gym, it was kind of like my time to take on the boxing law.
How old was you when you first started the club?
10. Yeah, I had a first amateur fight when I was 10. Yeah.
How many amateur fights did you have?
Amateur fights of 180 amateur fights, 15 losses.
And then you, am I right in thinking you moved to Spain? Is that
Yeah,
right?
I moved to Spain I moved to Spain just before I was 11. So I didn't actually get, the first time I fought was when I was 11, but I was training in Spain and coming home to fight in the Irish Championships, the regional, the Dublin Championship, and then we'd go on and fight in the nationals.
How old were you when you turned pro?
I was 19 when I turned pro.
And did you turn pro, were you still based in Spain at that particular time?
Yeah, I was still based in Spain. I signed the contract over in Los Angeles, and I moved over there. Promotional contract and a managing contract.
And how many pro fights did you have in the end?
I had 22 pro fights in the end. 20 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 10 wins by knockout.
Wow. So you had, how many years do you reckon you was a pro?
Pro? 7, 8 years, yeah.
And I take it that was an enjoyable time in your life?
Yeah, brilliant time, best time in my life. So I mean, boxing, seeing all, like travel, at a young age, even in the amateurs, I travelled all over the world. I got to see parts of the world, like Russia, Albania, Germany. I went and trained in Cuba as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, been all around the world.
So once you got to that stage, how did you come by, you know, how did your career finish? What made you stop?
I had an injury to my eye. I actually fought on with the injury, but just different things kept happening in my career, starting, stopping, and I lost the fire a bit. You know what I mean? I lost my father as well, and I lost my brother, which were massive parts of my career. And yeah, just kind of
Did you think you fell out of love with it?
fell out of love with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the big question is how does someone goes through the amateurs, moves to Spain, goes through the amateurs, goes to Los Angeles, has a career with those fights, ends up in a gym in Hollywood, so many years later. How did you manage to find this place?
I would say boxing, really, because no matter where you are in the world, wherever you're in fucking Australia, boxing is boxing, you know what I mean? So I naturally migrate to that, do you understand? Anybody work. So I moved to the area and first local boxing gym I came to, and now I'm here, do you know what I mean? I'm still here.
How long have you been in?
I've been here like over 5 years, 6 years.
Right.
5 years, 6 years.
What do you think sets this gym apart from others, maybe? What do you think is the important thing?
The atmosphere. All gyms are different. You know what I mean, some gyms they have a different atmosphere. You understand? You go into a gym and you're welcome, or you have to kind of fight for your
Find the place.
yeah, find the place. In the gym, this gym is very open. You've got all different walks of life, different levels,
Yeah.
different different walks of life, and I just think it's very welcoming, and it makes the training very enjoyable and easy to communicate with.
So where do you see yourself in your career maybe in 5 years' time?
5 years time, I'm back in the gym. I'm back training. I want to have a couple of more fights professionally, and I'm doing my training. I really enjoy training, helping the kids. I'm in this gym, Imagine More. I'm also working out at Huddleston Boxing Club. I had my first national champion last year. This year, I think she's going to do it again. She'll win the national title again. But I've also a few other fighters that.
Would you like to know who that is?
Her name is Alice Cash. And then this year I've got Davey Mahoney as well. He's going to be fighting in the Irish Championships. And yeah, it's his to win or lose, I feel. Do you know what I
So
mean?
it's quite a busy time.
Yeah. Exciting.
So do you still get a good buzz out of youngsters and adults alike?
Yeah, I do. And my father used to say to me, like, would you ever go on and be a trainer? And he used to say, no, I don't think so. That I haven't got the patience for it. And the stress of it and stuff like that. And now I'm here and I'm doing it. He's not around this. Yeah, the stress of it, managing fighters and like, getting them to the gym, getting them to train the correct way. Also, the diet is a massive thing, keeping them down in weight so that they can obviously get the best chance possible going into championships.
Well, thank you, Jamie. Appreciate your time. And yeah, see you soon.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
And what's your name?
My name is Lawrence Cumberbatch.
And how long have you been coming down to the gym, Rob?
I've been at Imagine More for about 3-4 years now, I believe. Not a bit short, not a bit longer.
And what made you walk into this gym?
At the time, closest gym to my house, so I lived around the corner.
Yep.
And I've been to a few other gyms around this area, but I feel that it's just got more camaraderie. I like to teach boxers, so I like to sort of give advice to the boxers in here.
You've obviously been round a few different gyms. What do you think makes this one different from others that you've been in?
Hard to say, really. You've got quite a few amateur gyms around here and pro gyms, but I just feel that I get drawn back to this gym because I like the people in it, and it just clicks. It's hard to say, really.
Yeah. Who do you think is the most improved boxer in the gym, in your opinion?
Bicep Jack, with a little body snatcher, and Bo. But Bo's always been good, but seeing Jack come on and use your angles and teaching him sort of two phases of attack.
Yeah.
And I like seeing the younger lads and telling them stuff and them doing what I'm telling them. It's gives that warm fuzzy feeling, you know.
Oh, cool, yeah. Well, I appreciate your time, and I'll let you get back to your training.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Nice one.
What's your name?
Brett Roberts.
Brett Roberts.
Yes.
How long have you been coming to the gym?
Training people, or
How long have you been coming to the gym?
8 to 9 years.
And what is your role in the gym?
Boxing trainer currently. That's about it. Oh, and I do the kids class
With the kids class.
and one adult class.
What brought you to this gym?
Don't know really. I just saw you as local and came here, gave it a try, and liked it straight away. So.
Why do you think people come to this gym? What makes this gym different?
Compared to your bog standards.
Compared to most you think.
Very welcoming in the sense of strictness. Like I went to a certain gym and it was very strict, which most are, which is good. But this has just a slightly more laid-back approach, which is more inviting, especially to people with self-confidence issues and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Who do you think is the most improved boxer?
Most improved boxer. There's a whole bunch, to be fair.
Who would be your favourite most improved boxer?
It'd have to be one of the kids, because obviously you see massive improvement in most of them. But I would have to say little Ajid, who I train. He's only 5. In the last 4 months, I'll probably say he's skyrocketed. In the sense of footwork, understanding how to box and stuff. So.
Is there anyone else like that you would say is great?
Slightly older. I have a young man. I say young man, same age as me, and in the last 4 weeks, he's really clicked. It's just like Brad. I don't know his last name actually. That's quite bad of me, isn't it? But yeah, Brad's definitely. He always doubts himself, which is funny.
Yeah.
But I think that's a part of his success of getting better.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brad probably.
All right, well, appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Ange.
And how long have you been coming to Madrimore?
I have been at Madrimore, be 2 years in May.
2 years in May.
Yeah.
What made you come to Madrimore?
So I wanted to move and train at a gym that would take me to another level.
Right.
And I wanted to box with people more experienced than me and learn from people more experienced than me.
Cool. And what else do you do here as well? Do you train people as well?
I do. I train a little girl called Chloe who's got her first fight coming up on Saturday night.
And I think we're going to be covering that show as well. So
Yeah,
we'll be
amazing.
looking after that one as well.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the most improved boxer in the gym?
Most improved boxer in the gym. Gosh, that's a question. There's a lot of people that have been here longer than me and I've not seen the start of their
But
journey.
out of the people that you've seen in the gym that either you've trained personally or you've seen in the gym, who would you say has made the most improvement since you've been here?
Since I've been here, gosh, I actually think Jack. I've watched Jack grow in 2 years.
Okay.
And I was just watching him there and he's really measured with his shots. So it's been really nice to watch
And
him
what
grow.
makes this gym different from other gyms?
It's the people. It feels like a family. And I think it's a gym where everyone's relaxed and helps each other out, and that's half the battle.
Right, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So you'll join me with my very, very good friend and probably my brother, basically, from another mother. This is Gavin. He is basically the face of Madrimore. This is where I've trained for the last 10 years. Welcome to the channel, Gav. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And this is basically your show this evening, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's our show.
Well, it's our show, but you do majority of the organising, don't you? Yeah. So roughly how many fights do you reckon we've got on tonight?
16 fights.
16?
We've got 6 juniors and, well, 7 juniors and 9 adults.
9 adults. So it should be a cracker tonight, then, shouldn't it?
Fight, yeah. We've got teams coming, 3 teams coming from, 2 team coming from Portsmouth, 1 team coming from Manchester, and a team coming from Bournemouth.
Nice, so they're all over the place tonight then, yeah. Cool, so this is Gav, he's the main man. He's been there for everyone, he's been there for me quite a lot over the past few years, so a big thanks to you.
Thank you.
So you're more than welcome, sir. So yeah, let's get on with the show and let's see what we can do, eh?
Yeah, if you fancy coming to the next one, it's going to be on the 19th of July, same venue. And if
19th?
anyone wants to fight, anyone fancies doing a white collar or a charity event, then we're doing a 10-week training camp and you can sign up to that and then raise money for your charity of
You can fight
choice.
in a place like this, can't we?
Yeah, so, thank you.
Cool, thank
John,
you.
Love you.
Brilliant. There we go, in the end. Underneath, good, jab. Right hand, 1, 2. Good, right, good, in there. Straight, 1, 2. 4 straight. Good, slow down, slow down. Slow it down now, man, come on. Good, much better with breathing as well, good. Good, again, go. Good, under there. Straight, left hook, right hand. This is Chloe, this is Dale's daughter. She did really well. I haven't been training her, but Steve's been training her, but I did a corner for the night. She really impressed me. She got emotional on a little second fight. She had a move around with Mikey at first, and then she had a move around with a kid called James, as far as I'm aware, but got really emotional. She did really well, and she battled on, and it nearly put a little tear in my eye that night. So well done, Chloe. You keep going, girl.
Where's your jab, Chloe? Where's your jab? Good girl.
this is Reese. What a lovely kid this is and what a lovely family they are. So Reese is only a youngster. He came in the gym, naive, but Jamie's been training him for the past few months and really made some improvements with this lad. He is literally a really nice kid. And as I said, got a great family, so it's a pleasure doing this stuff for him. So fair play to you, Reese. You keep going as well, mate.
Once again,
Dale knew that he was going to have a tough fight. This guy was younger, stronger than him, but he dealt with him really, really well. Dale's been training hard as well. He's had a few fights, Dale, but he's been training really, really hard, and he puts his mind into everything he does. So fair play to you, Dale. You keep going.
That's it, lovely shot. Good. Then back on the jab again. Something coming forward. Then he steps forward. Go right, lovely shot. Oh, now. Go, throw it, stay on it. Stay on it.
Please give it up for Clark Holtz and what a great contest that was.
This is Keane. He's a tall, rangy southpaw. He's keen in name and spirit. He's new to this game, but if he concentrates on what he's doing, I think he's going to get better and better and better. It's only his first fight, but the guy was bigger than him, and I think a hell of a lot more experienced. But that little left uppercut made absolute sure of that one. So you keep going, Keane. Well done, brother. Mo's now starting to get a lot of experience under his belt now. He's growing as a man, and he's definitely a lot stronger than he has been in the past. He's trained quite hard for this fight. It would have been nice to see this guy give him a little bit more, but he's fighting again in another couple of weeks, I believe April the 5th. So he made light work of this guy, but fair play to him for the amount of training that he's actually put in for this one. So you keep going, Mo. Good boy.
There's a few of you guys left. You've been absolutely amazing. This has been Glove and Behold. One more time. Raise the roof for both your warriors. Pose of three to the center of the ring.
Billy, we love you, Bill.
I hope you're all well. Been an amazing show here. Glove and Behold, it's been amazing. Metro Boxing Academy, one of the best in the country. Lovely to be here. I really appreciate it.
And so is this man. He knows what he's doing, this guy. Thanks, Bill. Give him a glove.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 1 minute and 49 seconds of the opening round, your winner by technical knockout in the ring corner, the master, Mo! Ladies and gentlemen, for a great contender.
This is 100% the most improved kid in the gym. I think everyone agrees that this lad could potentially go on to do some really good things. It's a shame we didn't see him fight on this show, but I think he's saving himself for the next one. So you'll be seeing him on the vlog soon. So let's introduce you to Jack. How long have you been coming to this gym, Jack?
About 5 years.
And what made you come to this gym? Why this gym?
I'm not sure. I think it was either me and my dad hooked up like boxing things near me. I came here and just fell in love with it. Never been anywhere else.
So what's different about this gym, do you think?
The atmosphere, the training, the people, they're lovely. They're all just really nice. The training's good, hard, good sparring.
And who do you think is the most improved boxer in the gym? You can't nominate yourself.
Mo, but he's still awful.
Pardon?
Mo, but he's still
Mo.
not bad, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair one. Okay. So, where do you think you're going to be in the next couple of years, boxing-wise? Would you like to fight a little bit more?
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time. So there was far too many people to thank. There were far too many fights to be able to record all of them. So I just gave you the best of what I thought was of a great night, to be honest. So I'm sorry to the people that their fights didn't get shown, but I think if I'd have shown all of the fights that happened that night, I think we'd probably still be here for another 2 hours. So I had to whittle this vlog down as best I can. So I appreciate and I thank all the other fighters. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It'll really help the channel out. And we'll see you on the next one. So from us all at Madron Moore Boxing Academy, we'd like to say thank you, good night, and we'll see you again soon.